This is my review of this Brother Work Smart MFC-J1260W. I will share with you the positive side and also the negative side of using this unit. I had a chance to print during the last week, so let's get started with the positive. So the first thing you notice when you unbox this printer is that it's quite small. Here I have a US letter size sheet of paper, and just to give you an idea, if I put it on the top, as you see, the printer is barely larger than a sheet of paper. Same thing if we check the height, it's less than half the height of a US letter size. So if you want a printer that is compact, that sits in your desk and doesn't take much space, well, this is a great solution. On top of that, the paper input is located in this drawer. So as you see, you load your paper over here and it goes under the printer. Most other alternatives in this price range will have the paper input in the back and it will stay tilted. Unfortunately, this means that the printer is not as compact because you cannot push it against, for example, a wall. But since this model has the paper input under, well, you can do that. I really like this feature. And since we are talking about the paper input, you can load up to 150 sheets of paper inside, which is great. Again, if you don't like loading paper often. Now, let's continue with the positive about this printer. It's able to print in color at 9 pages per minute and 16 pages per minute in black and white, which is not blazing fast. But again, if you compare to other printers in this price range, you'll find that these numbers are not bad. They're actually better than the rest. Although it's a compact printer, we also get a scanner. As you see, you can scan up to A4 size paper. You won't be able to scan legal size, but most people will simply use it for documents like this one or pictures, and it does a fine job for these kind of tasks. Obviously, this printer can connect to your Mac, PC, Android, iPhone, iPad, but if you prefer using a USB cable to connect it to your PC directly, well, it has the port right over here. This is on the side of the printer. It does not come included with that cable. You'll have to purchase it separately if you don't already own one, but it's great to have this option ready available. And finally, one of the last positive is the ink system. So over here, we have one ink cartridge for each color, which means that if you run out of yellow, you can simply replace the yellow cartridge and not throw, let's say, all the color cartridges. I say this because usually on budget printers, all the color inks are mixed up in one single cartridge, which means that if you run out of one single color, you have to throw a perfectly good cartridge that still have other colors inside. Here, everything is separate. This is great again for a budget printer. Now let's talk about print quality. I have printed many different things, landscapes, objects. As you see over here, it does a great job, especially if we look at the colors and the contrast and sharpness. Let's take a closer look. Details are great. As you see, you're able to print borderless as well, which some people would like, especially if you like to frame those pictures. Here I have a landscape. This was took with my iPhone. This is why the color are a bit oversaturated. It's not the printer's fault per se. But I'm really happy with the image quality that this printer is capable of. Even when there's fine details like over here, all right, it's able to print them without anything weird going on. There's no lines. If you're buying this printer, especially to print pictures, I think you won't be deceived. I have also printed text files. I won't show it to you, but if it's able to print nice pictures, it will be able to take any PDF files with some text and graphics and print them even at a great quality. So you don't have to worry about this. And again, for the pictures, that's great as well. Now let's talk about the negative side. First of all, as you see, there's no display on the control panel. And for me, I think this is a big letdown, since let's say you want to connect this printer to your Wi-Fi network, you have to look at the manual or online or check my tutorial video, that's why I'm making them, to know how to put this printer in pairing mode, so it's getting recognized by your Wi-Fi router if you're using the WPS method. Unfortunately, not having a display means setting up the printer will be harder than usual comparing to printers with a display. And also when you want to have access to a few different features, again, it will just be slightly annoying. For example, if you want to make a copy, you put your paper here and well, yeah, you don't have much option to zoom in and other stuff. If you want to print 5 copies, you have to press the button 5 times if you want in color, or in black and white 5 times on the black and white button. Imagine if you have 20 copies, you'll be there pressing that button 20 times. It's pretty annoying, and yeah, that's one of the limiting factor of this unit. Another limitation is the fact that you cannot print on both sides of the paper. It doesn't have duplex printing. It also doesn't have an automatic document feeder on the top. So if you're somebody that likes to scan large documents, let's say 5 pages, 10 pages, you'll have to put one by one each page over here and go in the app and do it. It'll have been nice to have an automatic document feeder right over here, like many other printers. Now, do I recommend this printer and for who it is designed? In my opinion, I can recommend it depending of your usage. If you're printing less than 30 pages per month in color, let's say you like to print some family pictures or maybe some homework documents with some text, well, this could be a great unit, especially if you have basic needs. If you don't need an automatic document feeder, if you don't need to print on both sides of the page, this will do a great job. The quality that comes out is great. Okay, no issues. Yes, the ink could be expensive to replace when the time comes, but this is a reality for any budget printer. Ink costs money, and in my opinion, it's a bit overpriced. Fortunately, there is some aftermarket options, and you can replace each color individually. But yeah, for that kind of person, yes. If you're looking for a printer and for, I don't know, you have a small business, you're a teacher, anything that is professional, I would stay away from this unit. The fact that you cannot print on both sides of the page is it's a letdown. The fact that there's no display, so when, let's say you want to do something with this printer, you come over here and it's a bit confusing. You don't know where to press. It takes time to learn, to understand. Well, for a business, I feel a printer with a display that prints faster as well would be a better fit. And if you're printing, let's say, more than 30 pages per month, especially pictures, the ink will run out quickly and you're gonna start spending hundreds of dollars on replacement ink. You're better with an ink tank printer. There's many different ones. I have made different reviews on my channel. You can check them from Canon, HP, Brother, even has another ink tank system. Anyway, those are better suited if you have a business or if you have higher needs than normal for a printer. I'll leave links in the description towards this printer on Amazon and any other alternatives that I like. Check them out down below. Comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video.